What's up, everybody? Show off 3.4 here, bringing you another vlog. So, I'm not gonna lie. First of all, my face is real dirty. I know work's been busy this week. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't gonna make a video out of this, and I was just going to open everything, and everything's not even here yet. So I already started opening, but then I stopped because I realized I want to make a video of it, and I'm gonna show you guys the new diff. The new diff is here, so I'm gonna show you guys the unboxing and everything. We have started packing. I got crap everywhere. That's my suit for the wedding. Well, obviously I'm not the bride. There's my suit for the wedding. I just got home and I was too excited because I want to open this stuff. So I'm gonna go bring the boxes. I'm gonna show you guys. So, like I said, I already started opening this box. This one is from Most Performance. It's gonna have the bearing kit and the differential in it. And then this one, I ordered, so if you didn't see my last update video about my life and everything, I ordered a Yukon Duragrip differential for my truck. And the day before I went to go put it in, I basically did some more research and realized it was junk, that they're junk differentials. So I sent everything back and I ordered. At first I wanted to get a Yukon, or not, I'm sorry. At first I wanted to get a Detroit Trutrac, but I have a 2012, and I'll explain this all in a second here. I have a 2012, a Detroit Trutrac doesn't work unless you do a big rear end conversion. And I was like, oh, I don't want to do that because it's gonna go from $1,600 to $1,400, and I didn't want to do that. Well, I did that, and I will tell you the exact specifications about everything, but as for now, I ordered 3 things from Rock Auto and 2 things from Most Performance. Those 2 things from Most Performance are in there, and also shout out to them because I ordered the 3 things from Rock Auto. I'm making this is Thursday. I don't know when you guys are gonna see this. This is Thursday, December 5th. I ordered those like, I don't know, Wednesday of last week, and I ordered, and they're still all not here. I have either 1 or 2 things. I think that's 1 thing. I ordered my differential for Most Performance and the bearing kit for Most Performance 2 days ago, and it beat half the stuff from Rock Auto. So shout out to Most Performance. They are on their A game with their ordering and shipping stuff. That's freaking awesome. So anyway, that's the differential and bearing kit. And this is, I believe, obviously I know it's not my axle because I had to get a new axle, which that's obviously not long enough to be. So that's my ring and pinion gears and maybe bolts. If not bolts, the bolts are on the way. But I know I have at least 3 things here. So I'm gonna show you guys all of them. So here is the bearing kit. Obviously a gasket, which I don't even know if I'm gonna use because you can just RTV it. Just a bunch of good stuff. This was $100. And I'll tell you guys more about that later. The part that I'm most excited to see, I know you guys are, is differential. Oh God. Awesome. So this right here, woo baby. This is the prize itself. First of all, let's see what's in here. What do they give me? I do not know what these are. Axle spacers. Oh, okay. Anyway, I didn't know I was getting these. These are axle spacers. Don't know how those work, but we'll figure it out. This right here. 12 bolt, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep, 12 bolt. Big old boy. And I have read like no bad reviews on this. I know these are obviously good. It's just, it went from a $600 purchase to a $1,500, and that's why I was iffy on getting it. So this is a ring and pinion from Dana. Dana gears are very good gears, and I know you're gonna be wondering this, Zach, did you upgrade your rear end ratio? No, I did not, and I'll tell you why in a second. I'm getting this foamy crap everywhere. Now I gotta vacuum. Oh well. There it is, ring and pinion. Let's open her up and see. I know this is unnecessary to do because I'm not installing these for like another week or so, but you know when you get stuff, you just gotta look at it. So, like I said, here are my ring and pinion. This is a 392 gear ratio, which I already have. And the reason I stuck with what I already have is because one, at first I was like, you know what, I don't want to go 410s. Obviously I wasn't going to go 456 because I'm not a drag, it's not a full drag truck. And it probably never will be because it's a 4-door. If I want to have a full drag truck, I'm going to have an RT, 2-wheel drive, single cab, short box, like the smallest truck I can get for a drag truck. But this obviously is not a drag truck fully. Obviously I'm going to race it and drag it all the time, but it's not a set design drag truck. So I was thinking, okay, I'm not going to go 456. 456 is way too big. It's like 410 isn't a bad idea. But at first I was thinking, okay, I don't need to go 410 because I'm already at 392. I had to order these, and I already ordered them, and I was like, you know what? I was kind of stupid because I just bought gears, so why not do the swap anyway? And I was literally about to send them back and do a 410 swap. And I remembered I'd have to do my front axle too, because it is a 4-wheel drive truck, and you can't have a 392 in the front and a 490 or a 410 in the back. So I remembered that, you know, I would have to do the front axle too, and then I was like, it's not worth it. It would have been worth it if, you know, I don't use this truck for 4-wheel drive. And I was also thinking, you know, I hardly ever use it for 4-wheel drive because I don't get stuck. But, you know, I have had to use it. I have had to use it a couple times, and I didn't want to have to swap the front gear axle ratio or the front gear ratio too. And because that's not what I'm doing all of this, the differential itself. That's all this is all happening for. And so I was like, okay, it's not worth it right now because 392, if I had a 355 gear ratio, because I have a 6-speed truck. So the 6-speed truck, the 355 and the 392 are your options. And if I had a 355 from factory, yes, I'd have gone 410. But because I'm already at 392, I'm like 200s, that's like 200, 300 RPM different. Maybe a little more, I don't know. But that's not a lot, that's not enough to spend that much more amount of money and throw it on my credit card to do my front end too. I was like, it's not worth it. I'm doing this for the differential. I'm doing this so I have, you know, an LSD, not an open diff. 1 for big burnouts, 1 for big burnouts for my wedding, 2 so I can do burnouts whenever I want and drift, and 3 obviously for the track. Track actually goes before the other one, but anyway, because I want to be able to hook up the track and not have to use 4-wheel drive all the time. So that's what I'm doing all this for. Here is the final stuff. Differential, and throw the axle spacers next to it. God, I got a mess now. Rebuild kit, ring, pinion. Perfect. All right, guys, so now that we got that, I'm gonna go get some food. It's so fuzzy right now, you can't even see me. But I'm taking out the trash. And I'm gonna go get me and the fiance some food. Also, I'm starting to kind of get annoyed because, again, if you watched my last video, you know this, but I want to get headers soon, and this truck's just not loud enough, dude. Not loud enough at all. Alright, so we got Jimmy John's and Panera Bread, and we're heading back to the house. Good eating. And then I think Ryan should be coming over and we're gonna play some video games. What are you looking at? I need to get my windows tinted real bad, but I just don't have the. It's $200 for something that, like, I really want it, and I keep telling myself, like, I need to save up the money for this and blah blah blah. But I just keep, like, when the time comes that I have the money, it's like I need it for something else, and it really sucks because I love tinted windows, and I'd go 10 if not 5 all the way around. And I think a brow. I don't know if I'd go a brow or just tint the whole front windshield in general, like a 20%. But I think I'd do like a 10% brow, because I was in a truck today that had I had 5s at work, and then I had like a 6-inch brow. God, it was nice. I don't know. We'll have to see. You always got to get 2 baguettes. You always got to get 2. Alright guys, so to end the video here, we just kind of explained everything. Beginning of getting a limited slip differential, I wanted a Trutrac. I didn't want a clutch style rear end because they do go out, they wear out, you got to maintain them, and they're just not as effective as a Trutrac is. And I was going to get a Trutrac, so I kind of saved up. Marty and Ryan helped me out with getting the differential. I was like, alright, perfect. I messaged Most Performance. I said, alright, I'm ready to order a Trutrac. And they said, a Trutrac does not fit a 2011 and newer Ram 9 1/4 ZF. They only fit the 2002 to 2010 9 1/4. So if I wanted to make it work in my truck, I would have to get 09 and 10 ring and pinion, 09 and 10 ring bolts, 09 and 10 differential rebuild kit, which was all the bearings that had the bearings for the differential, the bearings for the pinion, the crush sleeve, the pinion seal, all that stuff. I would have to get the differential for a 9 1/4 or like a 09 and 10 rear end. And then I would have to buy 2011 and newer driver's side axle for my passenger side, because the passenger side ones that we have for this swap are not big enough. It's kind of a pain in the butt. I gotta buy 1 new axle, I gotta buy 11 and newer axle, and I gotta buy 09 and 10 differential, ring and pinion, rebuild kit and bolts. And first when I heard that, I was like, I didn't want to do that. And so I bought the Yukon and learned really quickly that you just need to not cheap yourself out and go big or go home. So that's what I ended up doing. Sunday, when I'm making this ending, because I was gonna wait until I got my ring bolts and axle. They were supposed to come this weekend and they never did. So I was gonna show you guys them, and they never came. So I'm still waiting on those. And then all I gotta do is buy fluid, and we're ready to go. I'm hoping, I've got it kind of lined up with somebody right now, the 22nd, December 22nd, when we're gonna try and install this. So we're gonna see how well that goes. But if you guys have any questions, and if you're looking to do this to your truck, obviously stay tuned for the next couple weeks because I'm going to be making a video on doing it. But if you have any questions, let me know. I will answer them to the best of my ability, and if I don't know, I will find out for you. So hope you guys enjoyed just a little kind of update of getting the rear end. I got another video coming for you in the next couple of days. And if you enjoyed, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next vlog.